Easy guys, Dom here from Cringy Dad Gaming. So in this video we're going to be discussing the disaster of the reveal event for the forthcoming survival MMO called The Day Before. Now this event should have already been streamed on IGN on the 31st of March, which was when it was originally announced on Fantastic's Twitter page. Now this just didn't happen, and there was no real update as to why it just kind of vanished in thin air, and they revealed that there was going to be another stream event with IGN on the 6th of April. Now, I don't know about you, but I thought, okay, fair enough, these things happen, and I got a little bit excited for it. And I joined the stream right at the start, and they said that they were having some technical issues, and if we wait, then hopefully they'll be resolved. Well, I didn't really realise that wait was going to be almost 9 hours, and I am not kidding. Those of you who were there, you'll know just how crazy that was. And they set this stream up where they had this rolling image going around in a loop. Well, I say an image, it was like a video clip of a campfire going around in a loop, and they're playing some lo-fi hip hop in the background and saying just kind of enjoy the kind of relaxing wait while we try and sort out these issues. And they sent out one tweet, which was pretty much right at the beginning of the stream. And that was it. There was no other communication about what was going on whatsoever. And some of us were like, okay, well, from what we've seen of the game so far, it seems to be quite an exciting game. I'm really big on games in the survival genre, as some of you who've watched videos on my channel might know. And I'm relatively excited about this game from what I've seen so far, but I know there's a lot of people out there that are doubting this. There's a lot of people throwing the words around scam, although I guess it's not a scam yet because no one's really parted with any money, so it would only be deemed as a scam as if they took your money and then ran with it, I guess. But for us that were sitting around in the stream, there was quite a lot of trolling going on, as you can expect, and the chat in the stream wasn't being moderated at all, and that then gave an opportunist to set up a fake Fantastic YouTube account, and they then started putting stuff in the chat that was quite damaging to the game, potentially, like, oh, sorry, game's been cancelled. Then they were using quite a few political things in the chat as well, and I just at that point thought, do you know what, this has been really badly organised. I mean, if you were going to set up a live event and your second live event, your first one didn't happen, and you think there could be a chance there could be some technical issues, then surely you would have some contingency plan in place. Okay, maybe one of the devs can just come into the stream and do a little bit of a Q&A, talk about what the plan for the game is, maybe show a few screenshots of some of the gear you're going to get in the game, some of the weapons attachments, that sort of thing. They're going to have all that sort of information to hand to be able to start teasing it and kind of keeping people occupied while they're waiting for them to potentially fix this technical issue, which they said they were having with being able to do the event. They didn't even have a community manager on Twitter kind of posting out updates and replying to people. It was just complete silence. And they didn't have no moderator, as I've mentioned, on the chat in the YouTube stream, allowing this troll to pretend to be from Fantastic and posting some quite negative stuff. Now, luckily enough, later on in the stream, when people were kind of questioning, nah, mate, your name's not coming up in gold like it would if it was you, and they admitted that they had set up this fake account on YouTube and it only took them like 2 minutes, ha 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 kind of vibe. But I think Fantastic need to realise the sort of damage this stuff can do. PR is good, and I know there's a saying, even bad PR is good PR. I personally don't believe that at all. I think they need to look after the community of gamers that are going to buy into this game. And the way they dealt with the whole thing was extremely unprofessional. It wasn't very well planned, I don't think. And the fact that after waiting for nearly 9 hours, because some of us are really excited and we're thinking, well, surely it's coming. They're still doing this stream saying, wait. They post out this tweet that says the event has been postponed. We'll update you on a new date in the future. or something along those sorts of lines. And the thing that really frustrated me about that and got me a little bit annoyed was the fact that they didn't even apologize. There was not even, we're really sorry for all those people who sat on the stream for nearly 9 hours waiting for something and got nothing. There was no apology at all. And I personally think that's actually disgraceful and quite disrespectful to the gaming community. Now, I don't normally make videos like this. I try and stay quite positive. You know, I know what's involved. Game production can be very complex and it takes a lot to make this game. But if you don't look after your community, your game is not going to work. And I think Fantastic really need to take a good hard look at how they have treated the community this time round. And I think there not only needs to be a statement and an apology from Fantastic about how they dealt with it, I think they also need to employ, if they haven't already, a community manager. And if they have got a community manager, then that person needs to be pulled up and they need to be told, look, you're not doing a very good job. Your job as a community manager is to manage the community. Keep their expectations up, answer questions. You know, I've been a community leader for Ghost Recon Breakpoint for some time when it first came out, and I was posting content and interacting with players and helping them with different builds in the game and things like that. And that's what a community manager should do. I think they really need to look at how they've handled this whole situation. And I'm really hoping that when they do finally release some gameplay and some other information about what's going to be in the game, it's not a big letdown, because a lot of people are already going around saying that this is some sort of scam and something seems a little bit fishy with how they're dealing with it. And to be honest with you, to a certain extent, I kind of agree with some of that. I don't necessarily agree it's a scam, but I do think there's something a little bit fishy going on why they can't show the gameplay. I mean, they could easily record 10 minutes of in-game gameplay with the developers, like, you know, having a firefight with each other or exploring some areas and finding loot, and uploading that video with even them just talking over the top of it to IGN using a Google Drive link or sending them the video via WeTransfer. There's no technical issues with that. The only problem is if they can't actually record gameplay that does not show major bugs and lack of content in the game, which could be where it's at. That could be the reason why, but who knows? This is kind of speculation. But, you know, as I've mentioned, I just think how they've handled this whole live event was just disastrous and quite bad, if I'm honest. Now, we'll be covering more content on the day before because I've still got some interest in it. Let me know how you feel about this, guys, in the comments. Let me know your thoughts on it. Let me know if you was in the live stream and how it made you feel. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you can get updates on new content and so YouTube can recommend new content and videos for you to watch. Watch this space for more of the day before, and I'll catch you guys on another video. Thanks for watching.